Imagine having to scrub every piece of clothing by hand, rinsing, twisting, and repeating for hours. Sounds exhausting, right? Well, before modern washing machines, a clever invention changed everything. The hand crank washing machine. But how did it work? And why did it disappear? Stick around because the answer might surprise you. The idea of mechanical laundry devices dates back to the 1700s, but the first real hand crank washing machines appeared in the late 1800s. These devices were designed to agitate clothes in soapy water without the back-breaking labor of scrubbing by hand. Early models featured wooden barrels, metal drums, or rotating paddles, operated by, you guessed it, a hand crank. Some even had built-in wringers to squeeze out excess water. These machines weren't just for the wealthy. By the early 1900s, they were a household essential. But here's where the story takes a turn. By the 1920s, electricity was becoming more widespread, and electric washing machines started appearing. They did the same job, but without the manual labor. Here's something crazy. Some hand crank models were actually more effective at removing stains than early electric models. But there was one big problem. They were incredibly tiring to use. Imagine cranking hundreds of times just to wash a single load. And then, big business stepped in. Manufacturers pushed electric washers as a modern luxury, making hand crank models seem outdated. What do you think? Would you have used one of these? Let me know in the comments. Today we take automated washing for granted. But did you know hand crank washers are making a comeback? With rising concerns about energy use and sustainability, new manual washing machines are being developed for off-grid living, tiny homes, and disaster relief. So maybe they were ahead of their time? So, what do you think? Would hand crank washers still have a place in today's world? Or are we too dependent on convenience? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing history deep dives. See you next time.